Hello. Hopefully, you can all hear me. Um, it's been a while. Good to be back. Cheers, everyone. Cheers. Mm. So we've got Eric's going to play the first few rounds in there. We've got Whimsy Wobblers. We've got the Harlem Globetrotters. We've got Going Solo, and we've got French Frog Legs as well. That'll be Andy the Chapel House, I reckon. But great to have you on board. We'll wait a few minutes just to see if there's any more teams. If you played at the Chapel House or wherever, it's the same format. What, Eric? Your Bradford Benson's just because it was logged in as that. Right. So the pin is on the screen. 3DMBME. Amy's in. No, if in chat, hello, Amy. So we'll wait and see if there's a few more teams. Hope you're okay. Eric's using my phone, certainly for the first half, but drop us an email and I'll read them out during the second half. You can email me at chriscbenson@hotmail.co.uk. I'll just put it on the screen just 1 minute so you can see it. So say hello, tell us what you've been doing. chriscbenson@hotmail.co.uk. And if you're new to the YouTube quiz, well, we'll try and get in the habit of doing it once a month at least again. So so there you go. chriscbenson@hotmail.co.uk. I'll put the pin back up. What have I been up to this week? Trying to sort out. We did a Christmas Day radio show last year for like hospitals and communities and stuff. So I've been emailing around, seeing who wants that, and it's going to be on at least 10 different stations on Christmas Day at various times and places. A bit of it will be recorded at the Chapel House. We'll do a quiz that's going to go out on Christmas Day on the radio, and bits will go out on YouTube as well. I'm trying to get me like an odd interview here and there. So I don't know. It's going to be 4 hours on some stations. So there's a bit of time to fill, but you know what? We'll be all right. So we'll give it a minute or so, and then I think we'll make a start. So 3DMBME. Tell us what your snacks are, etc. I'm just going to literally check my phone and bob in there in case anyone's having any issues on logging in. So that's why the screen will just go blank. Just 1 minute. 3DMBME. See you in just There we go. So we got 7 teams in. We got me and him and Mum. We got Nothing Chance. We got Wibsy Wobblers. We got Harlem Globetrotters. We got Bradford Bensons. We got Going Solo, and we got French Frog Legs as well. So dead easy. You know how it works. The faster you answer, the more points you get. So are we ready? I think we're not far. My mum and dad are struggling to get in. And I've just been trying to help them, and I can give it a minute, but I'm not sure if they're going to manage or not. So I think we'll have to go with it. You are right. I think we're going to have to go with it. Right. Sorry, Mum. I think I'm going to have to go with it. So don't worry. I'll quickly say, Mum, you can still join in at any time. But if you see the blue screen, KWB, if you try logging in, put in your email, and you could even do forgot password and go to your email and do that. And you can still join in later on if you can work out that way. If the join a game doesn't come up where you can play as a guest, that's the other way that you can get in as well. Hopefully, one of those two things will work. Usual suspects are in. Brilliant. So we're up to 8. So if you get it working, Mum, we'll look out for you, and fingers crossed we can get you playing. Right. I'll make you start because it's 8:38 and we've got 6 rounds to get through. So let's play. I suppose I could share the screen, couldn't I? So you could see him on the screen. Could do, Should we do that? Yeah, we haven't done it for a while, have we? Let's do that. Let's see if we can get it working. Let's do that. Yeah. Oh, it's what? KBIT. Oh, Lawrence says it's KBIT TV. It's coming up in Google, if that helps. So it might just be worth having a little bit. If you kbit.tv is the website. There you go. So kbit.tv. Okay. I'm trying to share the screen. Questions. Joe, what? Let's just start. Right, number 1, so you can see on your devices. The Chief Barker is the president of which fundraising organization? So the Chief Barker is the president of which fundraising organization? So on your keypads, let's play. Is it the Wooden Spoon Society, the Variety Club, the Lord's Taverners, or the Water Rats? Which one is it? Wooden Spoon Society, we've all answered. It's the Variety Club. Wibsy Wobblers, you were the quickest there. Usual Suspects were pretty quick. Harlands were pretty quick. We'll move on. With which disc jockey would you associate the Ask Elvis feature? Do you remember that? With which disc jockey would you associate the Ask Elvis feature? So is it Chris Evans, Steve Wright, Simon Mayo, Ken Bruce? And you've got about 10 seconds. There's one team that's not answered. I think we're all in now. Right. Down to Steve Wright. Me and him and Mum were the quickest there. Mark and Mindy, you're in. Yay. Great. You only missed one question. Well done, Mum and Dad. So 9 teams. That's a good turnout for a return. Well, I like that. So me and him and Mum. If any latecomers, just put the pin in that's on the screen. We'll leave it in. Right. Who is the Jewish moneylender in the Merchant of Venice? Who is the Jewish moneylender in the Merchant of Venice? I know that. Is it Bassanio, Antonio, Shylock, or Portia? So we've got 2 teams still to answer, 1 team still to answer. You've all answered Shylock. Shylock is Usual Suspects. Quickest there, and Usual Suspects in the lead. Right. Rodney Street, in which English city is nicknamed the Harley Street of the North? Rodney Street, in which English city is nicknamed the Harley Street of the North? It's a double point question. Is it Leeds, Liverpool, Manchester, or York? Cheers. Okay. 10 seconds. You've all answered. Liverpool. Amy, you didn't let us down. You were the quickest there. I don't know if I would have known that. Eric did know that, though, in there. Harlem Globetrotters now in the lead. Mark's playing in Lanzarote, I should add, as well, going solo. So we're global tonight. Right, number 5. In pre-decimal currency, how many pennies were there in a shilling? So on your keypads, in pre-decimal currency, how many pennies were there in a shilling? Key in the number. Who can I tell? Mum, Dad, and Richard, I know might be interested in this from Wibsy Wobblers. Do you know what's being repeated on That's TV from tomorrow night? Very late on, about 10 past 11. My name is Harry Worth. Harry Worth hasn't been repeated on television for years. So there you go. That's tomorrow night. Anyway, how many pennies were in a shilling? 12. 12. Usual suspects for quickest. Harlem Globetrotters still in the lead. Right, number 6. Which US state is named on the label of a Jack Daniels bottle? Which US state is named on the label of a Jack Daniels bottle? Is it Ohio, Kansas, Tennessee, or California? You've all answered pretty quickly. Tennessee. There was only Eric that got that wrong. I'd worry if he got it right. Harlem Globetrotters in the lead above the usual suspects, Morecambe Mindy. Number 7. What does Rachel name her daughter in the sitcom Friends? Phoebe, Monica, Mia, Emma. Phoebe, Monica, Mia, Emma. Don't forget, Chapel House on the 28th of October. It's our race night for Macmillan Cancer Support. Last time we raised £1,000. Get your tables booked for it. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. We've got pig racing again as well. So get down there, get your tables booked. I promise you it'll be a great night. Rachel names her daughter Emma. Emma in Friends. No effing chance was the quickest there. Harlem Globetrotters in the lead, and Morecambe Mindy second, usual suspects in third. Right. How many Nolan sisters are there? How many Nolan sisters are there? You ready? Key in your answer, please. So how many Nolan sisters are there? So this is question 8 in round 1. 5 seconds to go. Okay, you've all answered. 6 is the answer. Nobody got right. 6. We move on. What country was Lord of the Rings filmed in? See, I know that. What country was Lord of the Rings filmed in? Was it Canada, Australia, New Zealand, or Wales? Everyone's answered. You're very quick on the button tonight. It's New Zealand. No effing chance for the quickest. Harlem Globetrotters in the lead over Morecambe Mindy. Right. Where is the longest roller coaster in the world located? The longest. Is it Germany, USA, Japan, or Mexico? Where is the longest roller coaster in the world located? Germany, USA, Japan, or Mexico? The answer is Japan. It's the Steel Dragon 2000, and it's 2,479 meters long. Right. No effing chance for quickest. Harlem Globetrotters are in the lead above No effing chance and the usual suspects. Number 11. In which supermarket would you buy Percy Pigs? Lidl, Waitrose, Marks and Spencer's, Tesco. Eric, do you know that one? Eric says he knows that one. The answer is Marks and Spencer's. He was right. No effing chance quickest. Harlem Globetrotters in the lead. How many Fast and Furious movies are there? Too many. I mean, I would give you that as an answer, but you need to put it on the keypad. How many? I think I've only ever seen the first one. How many Fast and Furious films? There's a lot. There's a lot. The answer is 10. 10, Eric, but 9. So French Frog Legs and Usual Suspects were the only teams to get that right, but the winners of that round, very close first round. Give it up for the Harlem Globetrotters. Well done. Second, the Usual Suspects. Third, No Effing Chance. fourth Morecambe Mindy, then French Frog Legs, then me and my mum, Whimsy Wobblers, Going Solo, and Bradford Benson's. Don't forget, you can email at any point during the quiz at chriscbenson@hotmail.co.uk, and I'll pick up on the messages in the second half as well when I've got my phone back off Eric. I'll leave the pin on the screen just in case we've got any latecomers. And round 2 is technology. So technology kicks us off. Okay, no cheating. What letter is located between Y and I on a keyboard? What letter is located between Y and I on a keyboard? Is it J, T, U, O? J, T, U, O. Do you know that one, Eric? He's saying hello. What? Oh, I see what you're doing. Say hello. Tell them how school's going. Yeah, going. Lauren and everyone's asking how school's going. How is school going?
Not great.
It's not boring. What's your favourite subject so far? Tell them what the answer was. Science is favourite.
Right.
U was the answer there. No, you didn't cheat at all. No, French Frog Legs was the quickest. Right. Do you want to read the question out, Eric?
Microsoft's first version of the Windows operating system, Windows
1.0
was released in what year?
Right, you ready? Go. 1985, 1982, 1987, 1981. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I'd say 1982. No, it's 85. No, if you can chance for the quickest. Right. Which of these is not the nickname of one of the ghosts featured in the Pac-Man video game? So which of these is not the nickname of one of the ghosts featured in the Pac-Man video game? Is it Tinky, Blinky, Inky, or Pinky? I love Pac-Man. I love playing Pac-Man. But which one is not a nickname of one of the ghosts? You've got 10 seconds. Everyone's answered. It's Tinky. Harlem Globetrotters, me and my mum, and Going Solo were the only 3 teams to get that right. In what year was Google founded? In what year was Google founded? So, Kieran, that I have no idea. Eric, do you know that one? He thinks he knows it. You don't know. It's a double point question. It'd be brilliant if you got it right. What'd you go for? Eric went for 2005. 1998. Usual Suspects and Harlem Globetrotters, the only teams to get that right. We move on. What is South Korea's largest car manufacturer? Is it Hyundai? Now, Tata Daewoo, Kia, or SsangYong? Which is it? Oh, see, that's a tough one. That is a tough one. I'm not sure what I would go for. The answer is Hyundai. French Frog Legs, you were the quickest there. Whimsy Wobblers, second quickest. Harlem Globetrotters, Usual Suspects in the top 2. Number 6. Which kind of waves are used to make and receive phone calls? So which kind of waves are used to make and receive phone calls? Radio waves, visible light waves, sound waves, gravity waves. It's radio waves. See, Eric got it right. Usual Suspects in the lead in this round. Who invented the jet engine? I know that. I do know that. Yep. Sir Didier Huguet, Sir Frank Whittle, Sir Pascal Ponce, or Sir Yannick Peschwal. Who was it? I do know that. But do you know that? It was Frank Whittle. Definitely Frank Whittle. It was. Whimsy Wobblers, you were the quickest. Usual Suspects in the lead. Apple will release which model of iPhone in September this year? Keypads, please. Put in the right number. Eric thinks he knows. No, he does know, he says. He says he does know. 5 seconds. And we've all answered. It's 15. French frog legs, you were the quickest. Eric was pretty quick, though, it has to be said. So usual suspects in the lead. Which country has the most Facebook users? Is it USA, China, India, or Brazil? USA, China, India, or Brazil? India is the right answer. Wibsy Wobblers was the quickest there. Usual Suspects was the only team to get that right. So they're in the lead. It's close between them and the Harlands tonight. Right. Number 10. Samsung has its headquarters in which country? Is it Thailand, South Korea, China, or Japan? Thailand, South Korea, China, Japan. South Korea. French frog legs are the quickest there. Markham Indy's doing all right as well. They're over 1,000 points now. Right, number 11. Which animal is the symbol of Peugeot? Is it the tiger? Is it the elephant? Is it the lion? Or is it the dog? It's the lion. Usual suspects quickest there. And with 1 to go, they're still in the lead. Mark Zuckerberg was the founder of which social networking site? MySpace. God, you remember MySpace. LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. It's Facebook, of course. Usual suspects were the quickest. Eric was pretty quick, has to be said. But the winners of that round was the usual suspects. Give them a round of applause. Second was the Harlem Globetrotters, then French Frog Legs, then Morecambe Mindy, then Wibsy Wobblers. We'll do one more round, then we'll have a quick 5-minute pause, and then we will do the last 3 rounds. One idea kind of going forward is to maybe add maybe mini pre-recorded quizzes maybe on a Saturday so you can play along at home. Not live, but maybe like a mini pen and paper one. They seem to always do well at Christmas. So let me know if you like that idea. It might be a different subject every week, just a kind of a mini 10, 15-minute thing. But the Christmas ones that we normally put on normally go down pretty well. So if you fancy the idea of kind of a pre-recorded Saturday night quiz, let me know. And it's something you can prepare and add to the channel. Right. Don't forget, you can drop me an email at chriscbenson@hotmail.co.uk. I will pick them up from the interval onwards. We will move on now to the picture round. So again, look at your devices. Round 3, number 1. This person joined which club from West Ham United? Oh, goodness me. I do know that. Yeah, I had to think of the answer then. Is it Fulham, Queen's Park Rangers, Watford, Reading? I think it's Fulham, Eric. It's Fulham. He played for Fulham in the 1975 Cup final against his old club, West Ham. Going solo was the quickest there. Well done, Matt. Which city was this person born? Looks like Joe Kawasaki, I think. Was it Belfast, Cardiff, Edinburgh, London? It's London. I would have gone Cardiff because I thought... But it says here, Joe Kawasaki's family moved to Wales when he was 2. So there you go. Nobody got it right. I would have fell for that as well. What was the name of the character that the person on your screen played in Gavin and Stacey? Smithy, Robbo, Baz, Jimbo. Smithy, of course. No even chance quickest. Well done, Eric. This person topped the charts with a cover version of which Keane song? So is it Bed Shaped, Somewhere Only We Know, Everybody's Changing, Is It Any Wonder? What do you put, Eric? It was Somewhere Only We Know. Harlan Globetrotter. Yeah, it was used on the John Lewis advert, Lily Allen's version. That's might be where you remember it from. Speaking of adverts, have you seen the new Warburton's advert? Samuel Jackson's in it. It was really silly, pretty funny. Have a look for it. Right, who scored Manchester United's goals in this game? So it looks like a Champions League final. Bayern Munich, Eric's telling me. 1999, Eric's telling me. I watched it and I remember I think we went out after that in the car in Astley, and there's cars beeping and everything like that. People celebrating. I remember that. Scholes, Keene, Solskjaer, Sheringham. Solskjaer, I think. Oh, it's 2 answers. Oh, so that wasn't clear. It didn't say to press 2 answers there, so apologies. Did it? Didn't on my screen. Oh, well. They scored twice in injury time and they won 2-1. Right. This person was a singer with which band? Do you know that, Eric? Oh, my goodness, you don't know that. What's the world coming to? Stranglers, T-Rex, Slade, Queen. God, he's got no hope if he gets this wrong. This is the next generation we're talking about. Queen, of course, Freddie Mercury. You knew that. Usual Suspects for the quickest. You got it right. Oh, yeah. Well done, Eric. You got it right. We're safe. Eric is third. Yeah. Second, me and him and mum. First, Harlan Globetrotters. Right. Name this Star Wars character. Jabba the Hutt. Jabba the Hutt. C-3PO. Boba Fett. Maz Kanata. Boba Fett. French Frog Legs. Quickest there. I've not seen all Star Wars films. I think the last one I saw was Revenge of the Sith. So also I've got Disney. I should watch them really, shouldn't I? But I want to finish Get Back. You know, the Beatles documentary, because I started it when we last had Disney and I never finished it. I got partway through part 2. So I think that's my priority, really. I really want to finish that. Harlan Globetrotters in the lead above me and him and mum. Right, what year was this film released? Go on, key in the answer. So this is number 8. What year was this film released? What year did you put, Eric? Go on, you can reveal it now. Everyone's answered. Eric's put 2011. It was 2005. Mark and Mindy, me and him and mum and Harlan Globetrotters got that right. Well done. Which US city is this? So it looks like it says it says Bourbon. I mean, is it New Orleans, St. Louis, Memphis, or Atlanta? Okay, it was New Orleans. Harlem Globetrotters in the lead, and they were the quickest. This person joined Chelsea from which club? I don't even know who it is. Gary Cahill. Sheffield United, Wigan Athletic, Bolton Wanderers, Crystal Palace. Eric, who do you say? You went for Crystal Palace. It's Bolton Wanderers. Well, it says Gary Cahill signed for Chelsea for approximately $7 million in 2012. Anyway, Haaland's in the lead. What was this person's nickname? It's number 11. What was this person's nickname? The Duke, the Count, the Doctor, the Professor. It was the Professor. It was, of course, Alain Prost, the first Frenchman to win the Formula One World Championship. French Frog Legs and Harlan Globetrotters were the only 2 teams to get that right. And the final question of round 3, in which prison was this TV show set? Wentworth, Slade, Fox, Larco. I think I know a few that might get that right. Norman Stanley Fletcher. It is, of course, Slade, Porridge. Which, of course, had Ronnie Barker and Richard Beckinsale. French Frog Legs were the quickest. Harlan Globetrotters, though, you've won your second round out of 3. Give them a round of applause. French Frog Legs in second, me and my mum in third, then Mork and Mindy, then going solo over in Lanzarote. Right, see you in 5 minutes. Go and get a drink, top up your glasses, get your snacks, and we'll be back with part 2 in 5. Oh, it's here, Eric. I've took Eric's phone away. Hang on. It's here. I'll bring it back. Oh, a quick read out of messages, and then I'll give Eric the phone back. Richard says, "Hi, Chris. We're doing the quiz from the Chapel House. We fancied a pint or two out, and nice to get in here in your place of work. That Bob Monkhouse video I watched today was phenomenal and very touching. It's a great show that on YouTube. Bob Monkhouse, The Last Stand. It is absolutely brilliant, Richard. It's just the best. It's a brilliant hour. It really is. Right, you say that. Eric's finishing Harry Potter and the.
No, this is what Peeves, the guys, the ghost, was saying when we won. We did it. We bashed them. We Potter's the one. And Voldy's gone mouldy. So let's have some fun.
You nearly finished that, right? You take that in there. Speaking of charity shop stuff, I actually got 6 CDs today for £2. It's probably only me that buys CDs still, but I got some Simply Red ones, the Cause, a Roy Orbison one. The last week they had 5 DVDs for £1. I kid you not, including Goodnight Sweetheart Series 6. Look at that. Goodnight Sweetheart started on TV, repeating again tonight on That's TV, but Series 6 will be cut. Oh, yes, it will. One of the episodes they will definitely cut now. So DVD is the only way to kind of see it uncut. I've never seen League of Gentlemen Series 3. I've seen bits of League of Gentlemen. I've seen Series 1. Never seen Series 3. My brother says he went a bit weird by that point, but I'll give it a look. And one of the other ones I got is Carry On Abroad. No, it's not. Carry On Matron. Carry On Matron. But it includes... What's that, Eric? No, it's not the first question. You're all right. Right, we're going to start now. So, celebrities. Celebrities is, don't forget, you can email any point during the second half. I've got some crisps to nibble on. Right. What was the surname of the brothers Charlie and Eddie, who were leaders of the South London crime gang? Was it Peterson, Robertson, Anderson, or Richardson? See, the answer that I thought it was didn't come up. Peterson, Robertson, Anderson, Richardson. It was Richardson. Well done, Eric. Which comedian described himself as a young Alf Roberts? Michael McIntyre, Jason Manford, Peter Kay, Kevin Bridges. See, I've gone for lemon and lime flavoured sparkling water in the second half. Very refrained. The answer is Peter Kay. Harlem Globetrotters were the quickest. French frog legs were pretty quick. Harlem Globetrotters in the lead. Right. Which member of the royal family once said, I sometimes wonder if 2/3 of the globe is covered in red carpet? Was it Prince Charles, the Duke of Edinburgh, Prince William, or Prince Harry? So, one more team still to answer. We'll let him off. You are right. Eric said it's King Charles. You are right, though, Eric. And technically, it would be King Charles. We will say the correct title. Yeah. Usual Suspects. The only team to get that right. Harlem Globetrotters holding on to that lead, though. Number 4. Which of his teammates was David Beckham's best man at his wedding to Victoria? Was it Paul Scholes, Ryan Giggs, Nicky Butt, Gary Neville? Okay, the answer was Gary Neville. French frog legs, you the quickest. Harlan's in the lead. Well, whose injury to his big toe became a running joke on the TV show They Think It's All Over? Was it Phil Tufnell, Ian Wright, David Gower, Gary Lineker? See, I don't remember that. I used to love They Think It's All Over. It was Gary Lineker. According to this, you didn't. Anyway, French frog legs, you were the quickest. Harlan's in the lead above the usual suspects. Which actress married both Don Johnson and Antonio Banderas? I know that. Is it Liv Tyler, Melanie Griffith, Jamie Lee Curtis, Selma Hayek? Okay. The answer is Melanie Griffith. Mark and Mindy, well done. Who was the famous daughter of Francis Shand Kidd? Francis Shand Kidd. Is it Sarah, Duchess of York, Tara Palmer Tomkinson, Diana, Princess of Wales, or the Duchess of Cornwall? I have no idea. Diana, Princess of Wales. Me and my mum were the quickest there. Which Kardashian-Jenner sister was recently rumoured to be dating actor Timothy Chalamet? You know what? I'll give you minus points if you get this right. Nobody should know the answer to this. Kendall, Kim, Kylie, Chloe. Who cares, quite frankly? But anyway, that's the question. Number 8. The answer is Kylie. Richard and Christine, shame on you. You were the quickest. Usual suspects in the lead. Right. Number 9. The making of another major motion picture masterpiece is a novel written by which Hollywood celebrity? Is it Carrie Fisher, Julie Andrews, Quentin Tarantino, or Tom Hanks? I think I know that. And 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Come on. 2 teams still to answer. It won't let you press it. What do you think it was? It was Tom Hanks, Harry. What? Eric was having trouble pressing it. He knew the answer. Me and my mum were the quickest. Right. Which celebrity embarked on their Renaissance World Tour in 2023? Was it Taylor Swift, Beyonce, Elton John, or Megan Thee Stallion? It was Beyonce. No, if Chance was the quickest there. Harlan's in the lead. Which celebrity owns Rare Beauty? I've heard of Black Beauty. Ariana Grande, Rihanna, Selena Gomez, Lady Gaga. The answer is Selena Gomez. Eric was the quickest. Usual suspects in the lead. Final question of round 4. How many husbands did Elizabeth Taylor have? I don't think it's as many as you think. Does it mean different ones? Because she married the same one twice. I'll go for 6. I don't know. No, 7. Here's Elizabeth Taylor. This is what you're up against now. Anyway, 8. She was an actress. Yeah. Anyway, nothing chance. Well, anyway, actors, you see. No effing chance with the quickest. The winners that round with the usual suspects. Well done. I don't even know who the usual suspects is. You have to drop me an email. chriscbenson@hotmail.co.uk. Tell us who you are. I'd love to know, and we can tell you when the next quiz is. Quick TV pick to tell you, but I'm in the middle of watching it at the minute. We've been in... What? Oh no! We've been watching Early Doors on ITVX. We've never watched that before, but that's really good. But we've also been watching something on BBC iPlayer called Look Around You, which was on about 20 years ago, and it's like spoofs of the old Open University films. Do you remember like the old 80s Open University films? It's absolutely taking the mick out of them, but it is so funny, and it's got Peter Serafinowicz in it and Simon Pegg and people like that in it. It's really, really funny. That's Look Around You on iPlayer, and Olivia Colman's in it as well. Yeah, right. So usual suspects won that round. Let's do round 5, which is Guess the Year. Okay. Guess the Year. Smooth by Santana and Rob Thomas was number 1. The 3rd book in the Harry Potter series was released, and JFK Jr. was killed in a plane crash. Eric says he knows. And it's just like the ocean under the moon. You typed in wrong. So you went for 2000. I thought 99. Oh! One team got that right, and it was Mark and Mindy. So they take the lead. Well done, Mum and Dad. Right. West Germany joined NATO. Anthony Eden became Prime Minister. James Dean died in a car accident. Guess the year. And I think I'll know what I'm going to guess on this. I have got a guess in my head. I'll tell you when everyone's answered. I'll go for 1959. No, I was wrong. 1955. French frog legs were the quickest there. Morgan Mindy still in the lead. Right. An earthquake measuring 7 on the scale devastated Haiti. 33 Chilean miners were rescued after being trapped underground for 69 days. What was the year? Well, that's probably longer ago than what you're thinking it. 10 seconds. What would I go? 2014. 2010. Well done, Eric. He said you could have 2 either way. Eric was the quickest. Mark and Mindy in the lead. Right. Playboy and founder and multimillionaire Hugh Hefner died. Guess the year. I don't know that. 2017. Usual Suspects quickest. Mark and Mindy in the lead. It was a magazine. Let's move on from that one. George V became King of England. Guess the year. George V became King of England. You what? No. George VI was before Queen Elizabeth, mate. 1910. The only team that got that right again was Mark and Mindy. Come on, Mum and Dad, this is your round. The Bee Gees had a number 1 with Night Fever. What was the year? I know this, I think. I'm not telling you. No, earlier than that. You got 3 seconds. 1978, I think. No, Eric put 1963. It was 1978. From Saturday Night Fever, of course. Mark and Mindy in the lead. The Beatles released their first album, Please Please Me, and John F. Kennedy gave his Ich bin ein Berliner speech in West Berlin. What year? What year did you just put, Eric, then, for that last one? What year did you put for the last one? Try that now. What, you put the same year? The answer was 1963. That's why I told Eric to do it. But he put 1963 in 2 answers in a row. One of them came up. Usual Suspects was the quickest. Mark and Mindy in the lead. The Wii video game console was released by Nintendo. And Twitter was launched. What year? So this is number 8 in round 5. No. What year? Oh, I think 2004. No, 2006. Usual Suspects. Quickest there. Mark and Mindy lead. Right, guess the year of the London siege pictured. I think I know this. Well, the year I thought it was just on the screen. 1979, 1980, 1981, 1982. Have you answered? I thought it was 1980. I thought it was 1980. No, it was 1980. Mark and Mindy and Harlem Globetrotters was the answer. Only 2 teams to get that right. Mark and Mindy's in the lead still. No, it was like a siege of people at gunpoint. Mr. Blobby was a Christmas number 1. the split of Czechoslovakia into the split of Czechoslovakia into the Czech Republic and Slovakia. Guess the year. What? I think I know that. Oh, and there we go. Glynis, we're part of Mine's a Pint at the Armitage. Hello, Glynis. Well, that's how you're doing well tonight. Good to have your company tonight, Glynis. And we'll see you tomorrow. So you're enjoying the smartphone quiz. Right. Well, yeah, I said 1995, I think. Oh, no, I would have been wrong. 1993. 93. I tell you what, Usual Suspects from the Armitage, you're doing really well. Going solo in Lanzarote, doing particularly well also. Number 11, Pink Floyd released Dark Side of the Moon. Sunderland won the FA Cup, beating Leeds 1-0. What year? I think I know this. Don't forget, if you like the idea of the pre-recorded Saturday quiz, the themed quiz, like mini quizzes, let me know. And send us an email, chrisbenson@hotmail.co.uk. What year? 1973, definite. Because Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon 50th anniversary was just come out this year. Harlem Globetrotters with the quickest. Morecambe Mindy in the lead, number 12. Absolutely Fabulous made its debut on TV. Whitney Houston spent 10 weeks at number 1 with I Will Always Love You. Guess the year. I know that as well. Ab Fab. Of course, which starred Jennifer Saunders, who's married to Aid Edmondson, who has got his autobiography coming out this autumn. I was reading extracts of it earlier and kind of about his deterioration with the relationship with Rick Mail. Quite interesting. What's that, Eric? Oh, Eric's saying in the Champions League, Harry Kane has just scored a penalty against Manchester United. Thanks. Who's losing 3-1? United are losing 3-1. Right, thank you, Eric. It was 1992. Yeah, that proves we're live now, doesn't it? So no effing chance, the quickest. And who's won the round? It's Morecambe Mindy! Harlem Globetrotters second. Usual Suspects in third. French Froglegs in fourth. Wibsy Wobblers in fifth. Right, we move on to the final round, which is lyrics. Oh, my goodness me. Lyrics. So don't forget, send your emails afterwards. Let us know if you've enjoyed it, etc. And we'll try and get another one scheduled in. If not monthly soon, as I say, maybe this kind of pre-recorded Saturday idea as well as the monthly ones. But anyway, lyrics. Which Kirsty MacColl hit begins with the lyrics, I was 21 years when I wrote this song. I'm 22 now, but I won't be for long. Is it there's a guy who works down the chip shop, swears he's Elvis? Is it a New England? Is it Walking Down Madison or Days? It's a New England. It's a New England, definitely. Wibsy Wobblers with the quickest there. According to the lyrics of the Dad's Army theme, who goes off to town on the 831? Oh, I've got the tune in my head now, but he comes home each evening and he's ready with his gun. Is it Mr. Jones? Is it Mr. Brown? Is it Mr. Black? Or is it Mr. May? And I still love watching Dad's Army. Well, really, sir. John the Measurer. I was watching a fantastic documentary about John the Measurer the other week. Mr. Brown, of course. Usual Suspects with the quickest there. Wibsy Wobblers in the lead. Right. Which actor is named in the lyrics of Shania Twain's hit That Don't Impress Me Much? Is it Pierce Brosnan, Brad Pitt, Johnny Depp, George Clooney? Yeah. So it could only be one of them. It could definitely only be one of them. The answer is Brad Pitt. No effing chance for the quickest. No effing chance in the lead. Number 4. According to the lyrics of the song, in which city did Lloyd Cole and the Commotions spend their lost weekend? Is it Berlin, Paris, Rome, Amsterdam? I'm not entirely sure of that. It's Amsterdam. Mark didn't know that. Well done, Mark. French frog legs did. Usual suspects did as well. Right. Usual suspects in the lead. Who's going to win the quiz overall tonight? I genuinely don't know. I think it's going to be pretty close. According to the lyrics of Don McLean's hit single, what colour were Vincent's eyes? Oh, that is a great song. Blue, brown, green, or bloodshot? Blue is the answer. Going solo was the quickest there. Usual suspects in the lead. No, he pressed blue and it didn't submit. According to the lyrics of the song, what is the name of the Undertones? Is Perfect Cousin. That's a great tune as well. Kevin, Tony, Mike, Steve. My perfect cousin. So you got 6 seconds. You've all answered. It's Kevin. Websy Wobblers, the quickest there above French frog legs. Usual suspects in the lead. All right. Number 7. A barber, a banker, a fireman, and a nurse all feature in the lyrics of which Beatles song? A barber, a banker, a fireman, and a nurse. Strawberry Fields Forever. Penny Lane, Yesterday, When I'm 64. Penny Lane. It's got to be Penny Lane, yeah. Harlem Globetrotters, quickest there. I still want to go to Liverpool. I want to have a day in Liverpool where I go and see all the kind of the Beatles attractions, you know, like even whether it's, I know the cavern's not there, but it's kind of the replica of the cavern, and go on the National Trust bits and see Paul McCartney's house and things like that. I would love a day in Liverpool doing stuff like that. Usual suspects in the lead. Number 8, according to the lyrics of the song, what number was the runaway train? According to the lyrics of the song, what number was the runaway train? Don't think I know this. Anyway, one more team still to answer. The answer is 9. Nobody got it right. We move on. Which Peter Gabriel hit mentions the names Sasha, Britt, and Adolf in its lyrics? Is it Sledgehammer, Salisbury Hill, Big Time, Games Without Frontiers? I don't think it's Salisbury Hill or Sledgehammer. It's Games Without Frontiers. French frog legs with the quickest there. Usual suspects in the lead. What is the name of the religious character mentioned in the lyrics of the song Eleanor Rigby? I do know that. Father McDougall, Father Mackenzie, Father Mackay, Father McDonald. Father Mackenzie, yeah. Eric, well done. You got it right. Fastest. Usual suspects in the lead. Which B.A. Robertson top 10 hit made several references to William Shakespeare in its lyrics? Is it To Be or Not to Be, The Quality of Mercy, A Rose by Any Other Name, Friends, Romans, Countrymen? I have no idea. I thought it was going to be Bang, Bang, the Mighty Fall. Ba, 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 ba. So, I'd be struggling to think of another B.A. Robertson song. The answer was To Be or Not to Be. Mark and Mindy did know that, and Eric got that right. Anyway, which girl's name is meant? It's not hard, he says. Anyway, which girl's name is mentioned in the lyrics of Terry Jackson's #1 hit, Seasons in the Sun? Is it Michelle, Linda, Karen, or Janet? The answer is Michelle. So me and him and mum, you were the quickest. The winners of that last round were French frog legs. Give them a round of applause. Mark and Mindy. Mark and Mindy were second. Hello. Mork and Mindy, second. Usual Suspects, third. Me and my mum were fourth. So who has won overall? Let's have a look. It's the Harlem Globetrotters, but I tell you what, it's pretty close tonight. Harlem Globetrotters, 9,299 points. Usual Suspects, 9,048. Mork and Mindy, 8,026. French Frog Legs, then me and my mum, then Wibsy Wobblers, then Nothing Chance, Going Solo, and the Bradford Bensons. There you go, that was Eric. So I hope you enjoyed it. Let us know. Drop me an email, chrisbenson@hotmail.co.uk. I'm going to go get Eric in bed now, but no, it's great to be back and great to do another quiz. And as I say, if you like the mini quiz idea, send over your suggestions and things, and we'll start another monthly quiz very soon. Take care.